Good morning. Really good night, nice and quiet. Slept well. Just off to the gas station. Get some money out. Got an ATM because there's some campgrounds coming up and they always need cash. And then it's supposed to be really hot today, but the terrain looks fairly flat. So I got two options, one at 55, one at 77. I'll see how I feel when I get to the 55. I finally made it out. Again, it was a struggle. It's always hard when you're leaving town and drinking coffee and having breakfast and just chilling around, chatting. Chilling round? Yeah, got out at the crack of 9:30, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a hot day, but I'm going to take it slow. There's a nice breeze actually, so that's good. And it looks reasonably flat so far. This is without question the flattest section of trail so far. It's really nice for a change. And it's good because my bike computer is telling me it's 33 degrees Celsius. So you need to keep moving, get the airflow. Otherwise I'd bake. Beautiful though. Been waiting for shade or anywhere to stop for lunch today, but there's nothing. It's just open. It's just blazing sun, nowhere to hide, but that's fine, I guess. Stopping for a bit of lunch, cheese and cheddar, and a very melted chocolate bar. But it's been a good day so far. It's about 20 miles or so to this lake that I'm going to camp at, and I am going to stop there because it's already 20 past 2 and it's just so hot. So 55 miles will be fine for today. I'm going to eat this before it melts. This is a good find. All the water I've been drinking all day has been from horrible streams. It's been rank. This is like proper well water, I think. So I'm going to fill up everything. I'm not far from the campsite. I don't know what water's there, but it's a wildlife refuge lake, so probably not as good as this. You know, a long hot day. I'll be glad to get into camp. Made it. There's the campsite. It's only $7 a night here. Red Rock Wildlife Camp Area. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. Beautiful spot. Oh, the bugs, man, are beyond belief. Spring water. Nice. Yeah, great spot. I'm hot and tired. I just went in the lake. And then when I came out, I remembered that Caroline had done some research and told me not to go in the lake. because there's leeches in there. And lo and behold, there was one on my ankle. I picked it off. I've never seen a leech even. It's only little, but it's a leech. I should listen. I have an infestation of Canadians. Does anyone know how to get rid of them? So for dinner tonight, we're going to have that, which is rehydrating rice. I'm going to put some peanuts in and chop up some of these smoked sausages. I think that sounds edible. Not bad. Not bad, and it tastes good too. So that's it. All done. Just got to go and put my food in the bear sort of locker thing. And today was 57.5 miles, 666 meters of elevation. So not a lot of climbing today. Tomorrow, Idaho, in about 13 miles. And then I'm not sure how far from there. But I'm going to go to bed 7:45. But I'm tired and it's buggy. See you in the morning. Morning. Come back down to Leech Lake to have a coffee. Didn't have a good night's sleep. My sleeping pad is getting worse. It's going to die at any point, and then I'm going to be sleeping on the ground. I need to find an outfitter so I can get a new one. But that's a problem for tonight. So yeah, like I said last night, I think we're getting to, well, I know we're getting to Idaho today. Famous for potatoes for some reason. I'm sure it's famous for something else too. I'll find out when I get there. But for now, more coffee. I'm going to have 2. And get packed up and get moving. But what a sight. Made it out before 8, which is good. Bit of cloud cover today. Might even rain. But better than the blazing heat all day. It'll make a nice change. So I think I'm looking at about 67 miles today. That may change depending on how I feel. But the terrain looks fairly flat. So we'll see. That was a great campsite though. Wow. He was close enough to show up on the GoPro. This landscape is just crazy. You've got the foreground, then you've got mountains in the background, and then more mountains in the background of those. Like 5 or 6 layers. It's just the mind, it doesn't compute. The utmost source of the Missouri River, which is the 4th longest river in the world. Hell Roaring Creek. What a great name. Sun's come out, it's warmed up. I've done about 12 miles. Well, if there was a sign, I missed it, but I'm in Idaho, which is nice. Looks the same as Montana. You can see where the road changes there. It's like nice and now it's gravelly. I wonder if that's the actual border. Montana just said, yeah, we're doing up to there. We're not going to do Idaho. Idaho, you need to improve your roads. Look at Montana. You should be ashamed of yourself. I apologise profusely to Idaho. because now this is the nicest bit of road. I admit when I'm wrong. Snickers ice cream. What a find. Just need a couple of things to tide me over. There's another resupply tomorrow. He's hard as nails, he won't run away. Idaho spiders.
I hate spiders.
Do you? I like that one.
That one seems harmless.
His name is Cecil. Don't you stamp on him. He could be poisonous, I shouldn't touch. There's a lot of ATVs on this section, so it's so dusty. I haven't filmed a lot because it's been this, really. Sort of gravelly, dusty roads and campgrounds. And I can see that I'm coming up to a main road of some sort. I've got about 30 miles to go for the day. It's 2:45. So depending on how the terrain is, it should be okay. The Tetons, first proper look at them. I was thinking I could film riding through a tunnel, but maybe not. That is spectacular, isn't it?
That was.
We made it to the campground. This one's called Warm River Campground. I've been in the river. It most definitely isn't warm, but it was nice. And I've rinsed out my shorts and, you know, may as well. There's a huge storm threatening. I don't know whether it is actually going to get us or not. I hope not, because I want dinner and I need to cook outside. The people here are so nice. The two people that run it, really lovely. Even offered to drive into town to pick us stuff up if we wanted it, which we don't. So I would recommend this if you're doing this tour. Warm River Campground. Today was, I don't know how much it is, I'll check it and then let you know, but a long day, definitely a long day, but I've enjoyed it and I feel so strong. My legs feel so strong. So yes, today 67 miles, 685 meters of ascent. Good morning. I had a reasonable night. Thought I'd show you what I'm dealing with. Definitely not right, but yeah, this was a nice sight. I've also got to call a bike shop in a place coming up in about 200 miles. But it's the next bike shop we come across. My rear tyre is pretty much done. The front is doing okay, but I might get both switched out just so they last me then till the end of the trail. Just had a decent-ish sort of climb on the way out of that campsite. It wasn't long, but my legs feel so strong. It's amazing, really. I'd love to go back to one of my previous trips, maybe that biking 80 miles into London, or the Peddars Way, something like that, when I get back, and see how I get on as a comparison, you know, before my legs go back to their normal self. I think I'll plan on doing something like that. It's a nice feeling. I just feel like I could pedal all day. I mean, I'm not going quick, and I put it in a nice low gear for that climb. But definitely I can feel it. My legs have come good. So yeah, that's good. Anyway, we're going to be crossing the border in about 15 miles into Wyoming. It might even rain today. It might rain in a minute. It's lovely and cool anyway. I'm not going to complain. Just got my first proper view of the Tetons, and they are really epic. I mean, utterly amazing. I just put the drone up. Hopefully the footage came out. But really, really excited to see more of them. Right, I've just called the bike shop in Pinedale. I think it's 200 miles away, something like that. And he said he can definitely get me sorted out, so I don't have to worry about that. I can get one tyre, 2 new tyres. I think it helps where I have no clue what I'm doing, so he asked me what I wanted and I just said whatever he's got. I mean, I'm not going fast enough, or I'm not technical enough to need anything special. I like having the wider tyres just because I can have the pressures low and it acts as a bit of suspension, but I'm not fussy. And I better get moving. I've hardly got anywhere today. I can't really blame you, but sort of. I've had to get the drone up, that takes time, and all this. And that shot you might see when I ride up and past, it takes ages. But you're welcome. Well, that was cool. In this lay-by, a family just pulled me over, made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, gave me some water and a bag of chips. Fantastic. Good timing as well, because I was going to get some water from this reservoir, which is quite a hike down, and the mosquitoes here are terrible. I would have been eaten alive. So more good people. There's a lot of this today, and I think it's this all the way to that Flagg Ranch where I may try and get something to eat. It's fine, but it's not good for the saddle sores, which incidentally are doing quite well. I'm on top of them. Still got them, but they're not impacting the way they could. So yeah, all positive there. So I've just crossed over into Wyoming. So Idaho is you just clip the corner of Idaho. So now Wyoming. I need to find out what Wyoming is famous for. I said that about Idaho and I didn't. To be fair, I wasn't in it long enough. There's a storm a-coming. I just heard some thunder. I've been lucky so far. I've had very little rain. And to be fair, when I've had it, I've enjoyed it. It's cooled me off. A guy just stopped me and told me that there's a grizzly bear on the trail. I'll keep making plenty of noise. Hopefully I don't see it. So, made it here. Flagg Ranch. You can't tell from the ACA sort of maps what you're going to get. I thought this would just be a small campsite. It's a holiday resort and there's no tent spots, but seeing as how there's 3 of us, it makes sense to get a lodge. I can do all my uploading and have a shower. I don't have to sleep on that stupid sleeping pad. There is an advantage to traveling in groups. So I'm just uploading everything now, had some dinner, and we'll then go to the lodge, shower and go to bed, I reckon. Today's been quite hard. So 47 miles, 1,105 meters of ascent. So yeah, tomorrow, no idea, but I'm just getting used to that now. I don't really think about it too much. There's a lot of open space between stops, whereas to start with there were towns everywhere and resupply options everywhere. It's definitely becoming more difficult to plan, but with that comes more enjoyment, I would say, because there's more wild camp spots, and I can't wait to get out of grizzly country so I can do more wild camping. It suits me better. Anyway, I'll say goodnight, then I can upload this, and I shall see you in the morning. Thanks for watching. Good morning. So we stayed last night. It was alright, not bad. And it looks like a nice cool day so far anyway, which would be nice. So I'll see you when I get out then. Amazing spot, absolutely amazing. So we've left Flagg Ranch. There's a place called Colter Bay, which it's not far down the road, 15 miles from there, where breakfast. That's the plan anyway. But this is just amazing.
Go and look at the camera.
I didn't make it very far. Colter Bay, I've decided to stay here for the night. I said I was going to slow down. It's such a beautiful spot. I'm right in the Tetons and I want to do a bit of exploring. There's a beach here I can go and swim and laundry, and an added bonus, John and Mira, who were trying to set a record, I believe, for dogpacking on the GDMBR. They're coming past today, so I'm going to go up and cheer them on. Yeah, so I couldn't pass this up. Such a cool spot. This is Colter Bay campground. Yeah, it's got everything you could need, and this is a great site. Cheap as well, so highly recommended. Now to go and do laundry. So that's going to take 36 minutes. Now I'm going to go to the store, get some things, bit of a resupply, just for a couple of days. And then, yeah, go and hang the clothes out. Don't need a dryer today, it's boiling. And then run up and see if I can catch John and Mira. There's another resupply tomorrow, like 2 or 3 actually. That's what I mean, even when this trail is not quite going through so many towns and places like that, there's resupplies, gas stations everywhere. The pads are really low on the front, so I'm going to get them changed out today as well. May as well, whilst I'm here, whilst I got time. Bit of a maintenance day really. Just about all my job's done. All I got to do now is go and see this John and Mira and then get in the beach. Today is a good test. My instinct was to keep going, but I'm glad I didn't. This is what slowing down's all about. I think there's a couple of days now where there's not anything in particular coming up. They're the days to do big days. My next big stop is Pinedale for my tyres. I'll show you my rear tyre. You might not be able to tell from that, but it's pretty low. And the front's not bad, but I might just get both switched out. And then I'm done for the rest of the trail. Hopefully anyway. What a beautiful day. John and Mira, awesome. Wow, I was going to film you going past. I didn't expect you to stop. Hello Mira. Hello you. I've watched so many videos with you in them.
Hey, what's your name?
Matt, I'm Matt.
Hey, Matt.
John, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
How's it all going?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they're hard, like, you know, the low angle stuff that's soft gravel.
Yeah, I bet.
So
Yeah,
just
you
keep
just come
pushing.
through it in Idaho, that stuff, man, that was nasty, wasn't it?
Yeah. We're doing,
okay.
we're going to average about 100 a day or so.
Yeah, still amazing.
Yeah, we'll see how it
I
goes.
think I was at Lima Ranch when you set off, so that shows how fast you're going. Well, thanks for stopping.
Hey, no problem.
Really appreciate
All
it.
right, man.
It's been a nice day off. Just had 1 beer, just one. I'm going to get up early in the morning and get back out. I'm finding it very, very easy to do shorter days at the moment, which is a good thing. That was always the aim. And I think this is probably the end of the video. So thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Good night.